And we're back! Our hunt for Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily. If but one misstep may well cost us our lives. It's the name of the game. I couldn't wait to get back to the game. In between the last stream and this stream, it's been about probably less than 3 hours. And so I'm like, what's gonna happen next? I really want to know. That's my story. The end. Your return from Ul'dah, Commander. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the 4th was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy minion and his Imperial contacts soon after you left. We received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. Oh. We gotta rescue them. I'm actually gonna take that off. It looks so ridiculous and out of uniform, I guess. That just looks out of place. Not out of uniform. It's completely out of place. I believe these frogs will still attack me. Will it attack me? Yep! Like a 9-level difference. Find Resh Palali in Castrum Sentry. Oh, is he just around in one of these spots? That's a big ass bird. Palali! Oh, Palali, where are you? Where is he? He. Oh boy. There it is. Where am I? Good. Good. Defeat Imperial troops who appear at specified locations within the castrum. Oh, okay. Ah! One's further in, the other one is near the main structure, it seems. Or near the main entranceway. What? Oh boy. Number 3 is here, I believe. Yep. Like that guy is just finishing up. Wait, what? No! I know how this is gonna end! Me on the floor and crying IRL. And 2 refugees gonna come up and beat the shit out of me. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? What happened, man? Why'd they come up? Why'd they come back? Okay. Good. I want that baby behemoth. It's so majestic. That's not the word I was looking for. Gotta go with cute and beautiful at the same time and came up with majestic. Probably really sell those gold pieces for money instead of just stocking them up on the inventory space. Meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador, by all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. Hey you, do you actually believe that? Or are you just saying that? Get rid of me! Antecedent, I take it Lil has explained the situation? Yes, yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? But that I knew. We have no idea. Oh, the notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalathia's spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. The Pope! Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartendale, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. So basically, the world was about to end and they're like, no thanks. We're just gonna stay in here. I've tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? What? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction? I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with the man of genuine influence. Of course, I'm not so naive as to think that they come to us out of goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating side, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead. Our old friend, blah blah, okay. Go meet him! Go finally meet him! Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. font. Here we go. Okay. Are you the ambassador? No, you can't be the ambassador, can you? Ah, ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. Then why don't you wear a coat, Alphino? Oh man, it's really cold. I hate this weather. It's almost as if I'm not wearing anything prepared for the winter. Come on, Buffalo. You have to meet with this guard here? We've been expecting you. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. It's a trap! It's always a trap! Someone's gonna assassinate me, or try to. Oh my god, there's no one inside! Almost as if... Oh, never mind. Archfont?
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
That is something I'm not good at. Talking to people. Not a diplomat. A silent cat boy. With a spear.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
Why didn't I immediately think of Kaiba, Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, it's maybe the attire? I don't know.
I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Don't say that. I'll hate it when you say that.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all.
No, I just got lucky.
Does it not?
I just got lucky.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
I knew it.
On what grounds?
Because...
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, But if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
He wants my autograph?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Oh.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Okay. That's not what I expected.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
Of course.
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Wait, it's
Do
not
you
a primal?
accept these terms?
It's not a primal? It's just a dragon?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions.
Don't shoot the messenger. Yep.
Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
Dragons attacked!
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
Or her.
What? But
Oh. Freeze pan. Okay. Oh. What was that sound? Oh. Little buffalo calf. Alright, we gotta check out the convoy. Or we gotta talk to Harshfont first, and then the convoy. Osfont. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless, and hence everyone died. Now we gotta find them. Almost as if heretics are still in town. Almost. But that can't be right. Not like it happened 100 quests ago. 30 levels or 40, 50. I don't know. I don't know when I did that quest. Intercession of Saints. Nope. No. Nope. Move along. There's nothing to it. Oh, you're that guy. Speak with the surviving squire at the observatorium. What? Does it go all the way back? Observatorium. Is it really this building? Oh, it is. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance of the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them, and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he have let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek, and then he sighed and crumpled to the floor. I didn't know what had happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but I took a blow to the head. By the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva. It is another primal. Oh. You're streaming again. Yeah, I am. I am Minimesh. Also, welcome, man. Why are you talking in the chat? Why you gotta DM me? Ah, you returned. What news have you for us? I don't want to. Okay, that's fine. You do you, man. All good. Seems that Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? You not read a single line of the Enchiridion? Enchiridion? Oh my god, I don't... Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who laid down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, well, it now makes sense now. What was the caravan's cargo? Was it a bunch of crystals? Yes it was. You not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harshfont, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant Toll. Our entire order must turn in its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, so I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. I mean, yeah, that seems to be my main job. Just get rid of primals. Spreek het driemaal uit de Lightbeam front. Whoa, I didn't expect this giant gate. What? Where am I? Oh. I usually like go from like Dragon Head to whatever this is, up and down. I don't usually come to the west side of the map. So that bridge was kind of jarring. Oh man, hey! Almost done. And they're done. It was like I did something. Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. You're all ears, Lord Driamol. Driamol? A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak. That same frozen wall, which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say that the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. That's a cool looking sword. I took the liberty of summoning a unit from the Crystal Braves to Whitebrum Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be best in our interest. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Yes. Yes. Excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. Observe the suspected heretic. He's in town? We're going solid snake mode. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Thank you, narrator. Follow the suspect. Whoa! I can probably help out. Oh. Not part of duty. Oh, good luck, dude. Wanna help, but I couldn't. Waiting in the open. Goes to the east. East. No, buffalo calf. You're exposed. South to Danafin Pass. Damn. Is it trap? Is it a trap? No. Hey! Hey! Where the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the Y wall. Standing on the Y? Standing on the Y? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know? Your sole duty is to the... What? Buddy, Echo, lower your voice or they'll hear you, us in the white brim front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are mumble 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 in Snowcloak. This is what you bring me? We already knew about mumble mumble. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels mumble 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 dead before they know what's happening nevertheless mumble mumble mumble. You waste my time again, is that clear? Oh. Gonna kill the knights? Is that what's happening? Maybe I should do this fate. Can I even do this fate? Let's give it a try. Oh my god, he chucked a big ass rock at me. Okay. Chilla! I'm busy here. I'm trying to deal with the giant cyclops. Over here. No, don't come any closer. Ow. Not what I meant. It's not what I meant either. Oh man, my buttons are just pressing buttons all over the place right now. Okay, that's it. Yeah, should be good. I do no damage! I just looked at the damage I'm doing, it does nothing! Holy shit! I did like, I don't know, 1/50th of the health that he has. Okay, that's just straight up, man. I'm like, okay, the minions hurt a lot, but at least I could kill them. Then, oh man, went downhill from there. Like when I was fighting it, I wasn't even looking at the health bar. I was just focused on surviving. I took a peek and I was outmatched. I got a loaf of bacon bread. Oh, that sounds so good. That looks great. A soft dough mixed with thick sliced bacon and twisted into a pattern resembling a sheaf of wheat. I'm drooling. Just had pasta for breakfast and garlic bread that I made from last night with the kielbasa that I also bought the other day. Kielbasa. The heck am I going? Oh, First Blood. Not from Unreal Tournament. go all the way south, go into town, and go due west. Oh, there. All right. Oh, they're dead. Good. Why did I feel like this? Of course. Why did I think it would end from there? Search the heretic's effects. Deliver the heretic's parchment to Driamont. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm like second guessing myself. My knight sent no word of your coming. What has happened? What is it in your hand? Yellowing document that is covered in complex code of seemingly random letters and numbers. Those were veterans with years of service. Now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we not have the men to spare, not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. Recognize that oh my god, the situation in Snowcloak is coming to a head, and that a decisive action must be taken. Okay. Speak with Amaric at Snowcloak. Can I just... Where is it? Ah. Oh. A lot closer than I thought. Buffalo calf. Oh, can I not cross? Yeah, probably not. Probably not this way. We're back here. This is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... It's a trap! You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspected the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Levier has been informed, the Braves must be made aware. Levier? Arr. It must be here. I'm certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we may be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Found it. This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this animal summoning. There she is! Wait, what? Come here, girl? What happened? That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Why are you here? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier! Hey, Papillamo! There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Just as I expected. Amongst their warren of tunnels lies the entrance of Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphanode. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less that is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we had entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be falling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more hindrance than a help. If we encounter difficulty, our own allies will become an obstacle to escape. And he looks at me and he's like, okay, you do it. Okay. Is this a duty quest? Is it? Actually, don't know. Yep, it is. Queuing up. What should I do? What should I do? I mean, it's a light party thing, so it shouldn't take too long. Ah, what am I joking? It'll take as long as it wants. Oh, let's do then. Is there a place to fish here? Or are you too low level? Hold on, let me look up fishing spots. Level 1, there's a lot of them. Middle La Nocia, Lower La Nocia, New Gridania. Level am I at? Fishing. 12. Okay, then let's go to lower thing. Cedar wood. I'm unattuned? What? Wait, what's the adjoining area? How do I tune there? Oh, that's a bummer. Time to go and visit a town. And I thought I got there once. Oh, that's not it. Can I fish here? I wonder if that's possible. Rather than traveling downwards. Oh my god, I can swim! What? That's the first instance where I could swim in this game. What? Why couldn't I swim any other time? Weird. Mirthor? A hard word. At least the buffalo calf is having fun. Drowning right now. Like completely submerged. Calf, are you okay? Probably. Probably having fun. It's goby. Goby fish. Premium goby. I wonder if just goby fish are just here, nothing else. This is another goby, I'll go to another location. Goby? Swim? Oh, it's another island? I'm surprised I have the strength to jump while swimming in the water. What is this? How far can I swim? Can I reach the edge of the map? Oh. Darn. There's an invisible wall. To prevent people from drowning. People, I mean players. Sure, I'm not the first one to do that. Definitely won't be the last. Ooh, lower. And then chocobo swim? Nope. I mean, you could walk on water, which is kind of cool. Is goby here? Oh, there's like 8 other fish here. Oh, it's because I was in that location? Oh, that could be why. Okay, I see. Attack me. Ooh, I was typing. Then down there. Mind blowing because I've been here several times. No, that can't be right. I've been there. I guess I've never attuned there. I've been there once. That was during the Leviathan instance. I should have the same movement speed bonus. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Focus. Else. Yeah, this is slow. We made it. There we go. The way you're using may not be suited to this location. Seriously? This is not... Is it freshwater? Yeah, you're right. Huh. Maybe not close enough to the water? Could be why. Eel bug. Blink. Nope. Yep, that might be why. Harbor herring. Actually, I might do the bronzing quests. Both in the same spot. Oh. Interesting. Okay, that's not it. Gotta be in here. Yep. Dippity-doo-da. Copper ore, I think, but nothing else. Or not. Where's the... Aha! Bronze and... Copper ore, tin ore. And 110. Tink, tink, tink. Oh boy. What? That's a first. Level up a couple more times. Give me all of them. Nice. I still can't seem to use any of the level 5 stuff yet. Makes sense. Oh shit. Hold on. Yay! And then it's gonna teleport me back to Limbs and Lominza, so. It's a win-win. This is not the music I was expecting. Oh, level 50. Oh! You're just gonna skip? Or is she... That's a big ass bear. Ningo? That was my fault. frozen. Uh-oh. Tried log. Oh, I already. Okay, then pass. Boo boo! Wow, she's pulling in everything, right? Yep. Is indeed a Yeti. Oh my god, there's just so much happening right now. No more? I don't know what any of those do. So might as well put the items in someone's hands that knows what to do. What? Chasing her. Go blobs. Fenrir? Or the game's version of Fenrir? Yep. shit. Wait, what happened? I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh shit. Oh, one of them is drowning, I guess. Why do you keep going after me? Oh. That's a lot of tombstones. Cutscene?
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am. I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart. This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
What? You gonna summon Shiva now? No. Oh, she didn't. Word. took longer than I expected. Yo, shoutouts to the healer. That was pretty awesome. I was so sure I died at least twice, 2 times, 3 times. It kept me alive. So thank you so much. Oh, you came to us straight from the archives of House Fortum. I trust your time there proved fruitful. But that it had, Orange and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. He lay down with a dragon, gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, it was a holy act, blessed union of man and dragon. Huh. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Till the sappers confirm that this tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I expected, Sir Emmerich. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not the will of the Halone that your ancestors came to this land, why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight or on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. With that, it told us more. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at negotiating table. Oh, got a phone call, hold on. Okay, I'm back. This is just an appointment for a doctor thing. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure that have been summoned, each of whom has been worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Moggle Mog XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Moggles Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation who yearned for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in the higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia. They have both in abundance. I couldn't help it. Can that truly be all that is required? Apparently. My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she was teleported to another Aetheryte somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for the alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming the one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation yet. One of our colleagues in Charlayan may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfilia looks into our Aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. We want... For the greater good. There you are. Commander Levier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feeling of sand beneath his boots, crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, near a moment ago, I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making it down from pass. Okay, kill him. Kill them all! Angry boo-boo. Like how there's just a chinchilla next to him. I'll go through this way. Right? Yeah, that should be possible. says it's around here. Oh. Actually, southwest. Southeast. Zion, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was this great scaled beast and Hase. I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so did we. You liar. Do we have heretics inside our ranks? Embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had a doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less in the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late or be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does not? It can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. You should, but you don't have to. I think that's what he's trying to say. What you doing? I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? Woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Hey guys. Well, stay with him then, if you feel like you'll fare any better. Now, there's no need for that. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yet your lands ever thirst for blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I've done nothing wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Oh, for a minute I thought he drank poison or something. Fancy meeting you here. I presume your work with a third brought you hither? What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. It came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to the Iceheart. Were it not for the ladies, were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Here my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Domo from reoccurring. Days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. I don't know why he took a step back as if he was surprised. I mean, she's always offering help, so why be so surprised? Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I recur to say that the man could tell us not that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You'll recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlements. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Fortemps. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aid and abetting the heretics. Well, that was one mystery solved at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames' establishment? Is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Ulda's was ever the more vulnerable to infiltrate. Both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, aligned under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Ulda's military was made up of disparate orders. most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Skip! So much talking. Emergency Council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany, Lil. I'm actually gonna end it right here because I'm out of time and I need to get somewhere. So I'll see you in the next day. Have a good one. Sorry about the short break. Bye.